If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community, click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free. Thank you for the support on the last Vechain update. This community is ever growing, so thank you for the continued support. We're so very close to 7k, so it'd be really appreciated if we can get those last 100 subscribers and reach that target before the end of this month. So in every update, if you could like, subscribe, comment and share, it's much appreciated, and it shows that shows to YouTube that you are enjoying these updates. So let's now continue with this update. In the last video, we suggested a huge signal have formed. This golden cross circled right over here. Why is this so massive? Because the previous times where we've pumped through the 200 EMA, which is this white line, it's always ended up in a fake out where we've got through, everyone's getting bullish, we eventually dump down below it. We got through it again and eventually dumped down below it. How do we stop that from happening over here? We needed that golden cross. It has now formed above the reversal wave confirmation. So we are looking for these targets eventually to be met. In fact, we are now retracing back up to this high, which is slightly above 3 cents. And if you've been following the channel for over the last month, you know we've been saying that we're waiting for this to be met. I showed you this on the 5-day time frame previously, and we can see multiple highs in and around this area. So that's why we're anticipating for those targets to eventually be met, and we can see they sit very nicely in line with our targets to the upside over here, which all became valid once we actually broke through the 200 EMA and the six Fibonacci targets over here, the 618 and the 65, confirming its support, following the 20 moving average that formed a daily bullish cross. And as we continued higher and higher, making new highs, and eventually breaking this high over here that we were actually retracing to, this is what stood in our way. This is what's meant to keep us bearish. The 200 EMA is considered the top of your downtrend if we're trending below it. If price is below this point, this should be considered our top. If we do see a break of this level, it's a huge statement, but we must see this golden cross, as on the previous 2 attempts, these EMAs did not actually cross over the orange and the 200, and so resulted in dumps to the downside eventually. Sorry if you can hear my Discord notifications. Chat's going crazy. Something must be moving. It's probably Casper. Casper's up again 20% as we predicted. 60% move in 2 days. Guys, incredible on Casper. I know this is a Vechain update, and we're hoping that Vechain does similar things and does start to break to the upside, because from today's current price, retracing all the way back up to this high over here would be a move of 50%. Now, I hope it comes in 2 days just like Casper did. I really doubt that it will, but it would be nice to see Vechain start actually moving now, as we have been seeing some alts move, but we've also been seeing some alts lag. Everything will have its turn. This is why I always make videos, especially to the quant community. You must diversify. You must diversify as many coins as possible. The thing that I learned the most in the last bull market is to have more coins than less. I thought, no, there's no point of having so many coins because so insignificant. I'd rather have more eggs in less baskets. Oh, I was so wrong, because I put over reliance on those coins. And then the coins that I got out of, they were all exploding. So it's better to be diversified. Otherwise, you're putting over a reliance on a coin to perform. So if you were just holding Vechain and nothing else, if you're holding HBAR and nothing else, or Quant and nothing else, you've been missing the Casper moves, the Injective moves, the Nakamoto Games moves, and all of these crazy coins that have been pumping left, right, and center in the past few days and weeks. So having a diversified portfolio is very important. I include my portfolio in the community, so you don't even need to take action on the education, doing the mentorship, of course. If you just want to join for a month, it's all in there for you guys. And then you also gain access to those group live mentorship calls as well, where I sit with you and mentor you, of course. So we know that we're retracing back up to this high. We've confirmed the golden cross over here. We're also holding the 20. So we're just waiting for the breakout of this small range that we're trapped within. And we'll now scale down to the lower time frames to analyze this all for you guys. And we have done so in the last couple of updates. But we, of course, need to further update it as the candles do keep moving along. Now, Vechain is one of those coins that actually did manage to get down to the 200 EMA, and this is just proof that it is the bottom of your uptrend, because now we're trending above it. This is considered the bottom. As long as we're above the bottom of this, we should eventually break out and continue higher. So the fact that we got a rejection and confirmation that this is support is great. Not only this, as we had a wick to the left over here, what we would say is to continue with a downtrend, you need to close below this wick. We went below the wick and kissed the 200 EMA, and the bulls stepped in, not only protecting this level, but the close was above this wick, which is actually confirming that this is support. The bulls are also protecting this level. So not only doing that 4-hour candle where we beneath the 200 EMA, if at that point we closed below, we're closing below this support, and we are looking for continuation lower. Our next targets would be this area, hoping for a bounce to reclaim it. However, we didn't need to worry about that because we not only reclaimed the 200, but also that key level of support right there. I can see with the bodies, correct, it is lower lows. But when we're saying a low is lost or a high is breached, we need to see the wicks over here. So if we're saying the high needs to be breached, it needs to be that highest wick that is being closed above with bodies. So we need a close below this wick over here with the bodies, not the wicks. And that's a suggestion of a breakdown. This is not a breakdown. This is not a downtrend. This is not lower lows. So with that, we've reversed and we've kissed the bottom of our uptrend, holding the support, double bottom over here essentially. And with that, we've actually reclaimed the moving averages. Can you see over here? These are the EMA repels that I'm talking about. It's just on the opposite, well, it's the opposite way at the moment. We were about to form a bearish cross to confirm we're going down. We've then invalidated it and formed an EMA repel, which formed this slingshot motion back above the moving averages. Right now, yeah, we're playing around with the emotions right now because we're falling back underneath. But as the 1 fib level is there, I'll just say hold above 2125 on the 4-hour time frame with 4-hour closes. And yeah, it is being held as support right now. So my anticipation is in these next 25 minutes, I would personally like these moving averages to be reclaimed. Otherwise, we get trapped in between these points where we eventually force a break down or up. So going forward, need to hold the 1 fib level, and what I would like to see is actually this level being reclaimed. What I'll now do is use my fibs from this high to this low, and it's also going to show you further levels that need to be held. And as you can see, we broke through the golden pocket here. This is a level where we could put a lower high and then a lower low. But if we can now hold within this golden pocket as support, we would be looking to create the reverse wave, confirming it and actually targeting these levels up higher, all the way in between 2.4 and 2.9 cents, which would be us retracing back up to that high and meeting our 3 cent target as we have been predicting. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please do like, subscribe, comment and share. And just remember that while we are above on the daily time frame, this newly formed golden cross, which is our lowest point of support of this uptrend on the daily time frame, and is also above the golden pocket over here. In order to continue higher, you just need to maintain these two levels, and we will eventually see explosive moves. Hopefully you found a lot of value in today's session. If you want to join the Discord community for further live sessions where you can ask questions along the way through, go through my portfolio, analyze my reviewing my past trades, teaching you the exact things that you're meant to be looking out for, and implementing into your own strategies, then reach out to me on Twitter, links down below. Private message me for the discount promo code that lasts until the end of this month, and I hope to see more of you joining the community. Cheers everyone. If any of you are interested in learning how to trade just like me, there's multiple options. Click this ebook. It covers all the strategies that I use in these YouTube updates, so you will have all the same skills. Covers the Japanese candlestick, chart patterns, support and resistance, why I use EMAs over trend lines, Fibonacci's, divergences, and again, using these all together to profit using them. I've also got a discount on my course at the moment, which ends at the end of this month. So that's down to £100. You also gain free access to my Discord community for the next 3 months, where you can expect to be a part of 12 to 24 group mentorship calls. If you want something that's a bit more personalized to your needs, then join my one-to-one mentorship plan. You can choose 5 or 10 hours of my one-to-one help, and included will be the 3 months free in the community, as well as my 6-hour long video course.